Very good. Now, hopefully we have a list of what our character wants. And notice we came up with a list of what our character wants before we actually know what the character looks like, where they live, what they think about, that kind of stuff. Now, in the writing process, there's nothing wrong with going back in time and changing stuff that we did before. So once we know what the character wants, now we can come up with physical and mental attributes or personality attributes, things about the person that kind of help us build upon, do we want our audience to like the character? Maybe it's the bad character. We want the bad character not to be liked. So what stuff can we make up about these people so that people like them or don't like them, and to help get our message across given our theme and our 4-sentence story summary? So some basic characteristics, I break it down into 2 categories. What the person looks like, where they live, maybe what kind of family they have, and then what are their mental makeup? What is their mental makeup? What are their psychological attributes? As far as physical attributes, those are pretty easy, but they can help us in the story. And it's not hard, and you want to brainstorm this also. Notice, when I talk about this, the last thing I do in the story is the character's name. Of course, that might be the first thing you come up with. Nothing right or wrong, but but the main thing is my story. And anybody can have a name. I can throw a name. Look around the room you're in, look at everybody's name. It's like, how did they come up with that name, okay? So, but if all you have to do to think about characteristics is just sit in a room. Go to Starbucks, just look around. Start making a list of the people that you see and what they look like. She has gray hair. She wears glasses. She has on a red shirt. She's about 5'4". I bet she weighs about 342 pounds. She has small feet. Ooh, that person is in a wheelchair. That person speaks very loudly. Ooh, that person has tattoos on their forearms, and they have a tattoo out the end of their nose. Ooh, that one wears piercings. Ooh, look at that one. That one has on shorts and a tie-dye shirt. Ooh, that one has an afro. Ooh, that one looks like they might be from Cambodia. Ooh, she looks like she might be from Ethiopia. Ooh, that one looks Somalian. Oh, I bet that person's from North Carolina. Ooh, just look around. All you have to do, the physical characteristics of individuals, it's not hard. And look at your family. Look at your friends. And what you want to do is come up with your characters. Well, how many characters are you going to have? Most of your major stories. And hey, I'm just talking, okay? But I looked it up. Like, there are 7 dwarves. There are 7 Smurfs. There are like 7 major characters in Charlie Brown episodes. If you look at Seinfeld, Seinfeld has like 4 main characters, then they have some spin-off characters after that. So the number of characters, you might only have 2 characters. It's up to you. It's your story. It's your imagination. You're creating your world. So now you want to brainstorm your physical attributes of your characters, but then you want to tie in some mental attributes that will work with your story in entertaining your audience. Okay, and of course some things that I say, the people in the group may say, oh no, you can't do that, but I'm just brainstorming. Anything is possible in the world of Bill the Geek. So mental attributes, well, that person is forgetful. That person is very caring of other people. That person is very rude. That person is a very nice person, but they're very rude. That person is a slow thinker. They're very bright, but they're a slow thinker. That person is very smart, very, very smart, but they can't read. That person is very creative, but they do well on the computer, but they don't do good if you give them a crayon and some watercolors. Okay, that one can run very fast. That one has a family of 12 and their family argues all the time. So I think that's why that person argues. That one really wants to be a rocket scientist one day. These are all, or that one really likes chocolate ice cream. That one really likes Hostess Twinkies. Wants, there are wants, what the main character wants for the story, but on a side note, the main character may always want a cheeseburger. Now that's not the main theme of the story, but you can throw that in to entertain the audience and make the story somewhat humorous. Also, oh, Indiana Jones, oh, there's McDonald's, I better go get an Egg McMuffin. I love Egg McMuffins. I never eat at McDonald's. I will never eat at McDonald's. McDonald's is bad for you. It'll kill you. Just a side note, they're not my sponsor. So anyway, what you want to do is set aside who's going to develop which characters, and then we want to brainstorm the physical attributes of these characters along with what our characters want, and then the little mental glitches we all have as individuals. It's not hard to come up with these things. All you have to do is look at your mom, your dad, the people that you live with, look at the people that you go to school with, look at the people that you work with, and just use them and write down their attributes and then brainstorm. Brainstorming is fun. Don't you love brainstorming? And mix and match all of these magical characteristics together. Enhance your characters so that you can play with the mind of your audience so that you can get your message to the world across.